Okay, the next couple behaviors we're going to work on. He started Leave It, but this is just a behavior I introduced, so it's very new to him. We didn't get through like all the curriculum on Leave It, just because 2 weeks is, I have a lot of things I would like to teach him. So this got introduced, it didn't get fully learned, but you can keep working with him and help him get it. So Leave It means don't touch it, don't pick it up. It's the idea that good things come from you, not from the ground. So Leave It just means leave it alone. Drop It would mean spit it out. So drop it would mean to spit out a toy. We did not work on Drop It. So this is exercise 1 and exercise 2 on Leave It. So the first one, I'm going to put a treat out. I'm going to put it in front of him. I'm going to say Leave It, and I'm looking for him to back away from it. And when he does, I can treat with my other hand. So we'll go here. Leave it. Yes, good boy. Good. He doesn't have to sit. I just want him to go away, but that was fine. Okay, ready? Leave it. Yes. He's being very polite about this. Leave it. Yes. Good. So when I'm doing this and the Leave It's here, I'm not saying leave it and then immediately giving it to him. I'll stand up. I might put my hands behind my back. I might treat from this hand. But what I don't want to do is say leave it and then immediately give it to him. So, all right. Leave It part 2, I'm going to put it on the floor. This one's a little, it's a little more new to him. So I'm going to come down here with him. Leave it. Yes, good boy. Sometimes when I say yes and go to treat him, he will try to get the treat off the floor real quick. So I think he thinks I'm telling him it's okay to get the cookie. So we're just working through that. Let's try that again. Leave it. Yes, that's very nice. Again, he does not have to sit. He doesn't have to down. But if he does, it's fine. It's just bonus, right? He's learning that I really like sitting and laying down, so he just throws it at me a lot. Try one more. Now, when I'm doing this, if I put it down and he tried to go for it, I can block it with my hand or I can cross it off. See, I kind of blocked it right there. Leave it, and I'm ready to jump on it if I needed to. Yes, that is what I want, him to look up at me and give me eye contact. Leave it. Yes, good. Eye contact right there. Give you a little of that one. Good. All right. So Leave It. Right now we're using food for the Leave It. But Leave It could be if he was barking at somebody else or at an object or something. That could be a Leave It. So Leave It isn't necessarily food. Like Leave It could be leave that squirrel alone. Leave that bird poop alone. Leave whatever. Don't mess with it. Focus on me, and then I'll move you on to the next thing. So actually did really good on that. All right. So the next thing we're going to work on is Park It. This is another one. It's still new, but he's getting it, and he's doing really good at it. But you're going to need to keep building on it to get it in its kind of final form. Park It is where you're going to move the bed. So wherever your bed is, or a mat or a blanket, you're going to move it out so that he knows we're playing the Park It game. And then right now he can do it from like 4 feet or so away. I'm going to look at the mat and point to it and say, go park it. And I want him to run on the mat, really looking for him to lay down. But if he just sat there with the little ones, I'm not too picky. But really I want him to lay down. If he just sat and looked at me, I'd probably eventually give him a treat. But the goal would be to lay down. So I'm going to throw this over here. Bring him back this way. Coco, touch. Good, watch me. Coco, go park it. Park it. Good boy. So I'm going to help him. We have not practiced in my office before. So one of the things with our dogs is you have to help them generalize. You have to help them understand that When I do park it in here, it's the same thing as when I did it in my living room. So when you're home, you should practice in multiple locations. Don't just practice in one spot, because otherwise your dog will be really good in that one spot, but not everywhere. Good. Good, and then I can release him up. Okay. So we treat this a lot like a stay. The only difference is I'm throwing a mat down. So I'm adding in this go park it cue to, yeah, see, he's like, oh, come over here. I'm adding in that cue to go lay down on something or go to your mat and chill out. That's good. I wasn't really asking him, but he's doing it. Okay, okay, touch. Good, watch me, Coco. Watch me. Coco, go park it. I'm just waiting to see if he'll lay down. Go ahead and cue him. Yes. He'll get it. Eventually he'll get where he'll just run over and lay down every time. Now I can, whoops, let you go. Did you get it? He's like, get back in my mat. Okay, so I can move around and I can toss the treats into the mat. It's not quite as formal as a stay. On a stay, I want to go up and give it to him in his mouth because I do not want him moving it. It's much more formal. This I can move around. Toss the treat to him. You could eventually get where you're sitting on your couch or chair and you let him be across the room and you toss the treats onto his mat so he learns, you know, you don't have to be right there with him for him to get a treat. Good. Okay, Coco. And I release him off. Good. All right.